Greetings Internet, it is Relacine with another video battle report for Bell of Lost Souls. This is the second video in a two-part series in building squadrons for X-Wing based around the core set and the two available large ships. Today we'll be looking at this from the Imperial side using a trio of TIE fighter pilots from the core set and the Firespray 31, better known to the masses as Slave 1. The Imperial build, which is the focus of this video, is made up of Krassis Trellix in the Firespray 31 with the heavy laser cannon, seismic charges, and gunner upgrades. Krassis' special ability is that he can reroll a single attack die and secondary weapon attacks, in this case the long-ranged heavy laser cannon, which gets 4 attack dice at range 2 or 3. Accompanying him are 3 named TIE pilots from the core set, Dark Curse, Mauler Mithel, and Night Beast. Dark Curse's ability is that you cannot spend focus tokens or reroll attack dice against him when he is defending. Mauler Mithel gains an additional attack die at range 1, and Night Beast gains a free focus whenever he performs a green maneuver. The Rebel side, which is unrestricted in terms of building options, is made up of Wedge Antilles, Biggs Darklighter with R2-D2, and a pair of rookie pilots, all in X-Wings. Wedge is a monster in terms of damage output with his high pilot skill and his ability to reduce his attack target's agility value by 1. Biggs can force other ships to attack him when they would try to attack another ship at his range 1, and R2 will allow Biggs to regain 1 shield whenever he executes a green maneuver, making Biggs an anvil to Wedge's hammer. For deployment, Krassis deploys in the middle of the board so that he doesn't have to navigate the dangerous cluster of asteroids on the left side of the board. To his immediate left is Mauler Mithel, Night Beast, and Dark Curse, who is nearest to John's left board edge. For the Rebels, Wedge deploys to my left at the center of the board with Biggs to his immediate right. The 2 rookie pilots deploy together opposite the named TIE pilots. Now that we've plotted our first turns, we're ready to start the game. My 2 rookie pilots will move forward into the cluster of asteroids, hoping to draw the attention of John's TIEs while Wedge and Biggs get down to the dirty work of taking down the Firespray. The rookies take the focus action. Not wanting to be shy, Night Beast and Krassis will move forward hard and fast to get into the action as well, moving full speed towards my board edge. Both ships take the focus action. If you're sensing a pattern here, you're right on the money. Dark Curse and Mauler Mithel also move forward at full speed, taking focus actions, and Wedge will finally move up next to Biggs, taking, you guessed it, the focus action. The first combat phase starts with Wedge firing at range 3 at the Firespray 31. Since it's a long-range attack, the Firespray will get an additional defense die, which is negated by Wedge's previously mentioned special ability. Rolling with 3 attack dice, I only manage a single focus result, which I convert to a hit with the focus token. John rolls his 2 defense dice and comes up with just a focus result. Deciding to save his focus token for firing back, he eats the damage and loses 1 shield point. Mauler Mithel attacks next at Pilot Skill 7, attacking the nearest rookie pilot, which dodges his single hit result. Biggs goes next, also attacking Krassis. He hits with all 3 attacks, but John also rolls hot and dodges all 3 hits. Krassis attacks next, shooting at Biggs since he is within range 1 of the only other legal target that he has. Krassis rolls his 4 attack dice with the heavy laser cannon and scores 3 hits, which Biggs eats due to his lousy dodge roll, losing all 3 of his shield points. Finally, my rookie pilot at range 3 of Mauler Mithel attacks last, scoring 3 hits, which are all dodged. This takes us into the second round in a new planning phase. The PS2 rookie pilots move first. My left rookie pilot will move forward at a short 2 and target lock the nearest TIE fighter, Mauler Mithel. The right one will take a hard left in focus. Night Beast will bank to the right at a 2 and take the focus action. Krassis will move forward 4 and focus as well. Biggs will move forward just shy of the asteroid at a green maneuver, recovering 1 shield point from R2 and take the focus action. Dark Curse will bank towards the center of the board following Night Beast and take the focus action. Mauler Mithel takes the same maneuver and also focuses. At PS9, Wedge moves last, moving forward at a 3 and just barely has the room to get past Krassis' base, target locking the Firespray. Since Wedge doesn't have a legal target in his front arc, he doesn't get to attack this turn, so Mauler Mithel attacks first, shooting at Biggs at range 1. Since Mauler Mithel gets an extra attack die at range 1, he gets a total of 4 attack dice, but Biggs does get the benefit of an additional defense die since there is an asteroid between both ships at their closest points. Mithel rolls 3 hits and Biggs dodges 2 of them, spending his focus action to do so and losing his shield. Dark Curse and Night Beast must also fire on Biggs due to his proximity to all other friendly fighters. Despite being at range 3 and 2 respectively with an asteroid providing cover, they manage to roll hot and finish him off. Krassis fires his primary weapon out of his rear arc on Wedge at range 1, rolling 4 attack dice. He scores only a single hit, which does sneak through, removing 1 shield point from Wedge. The rookie pilot on my right attacks Mauler Mithel at range 1, spending his target lock to score 2 crits in a hit. Mithel dodges 2, so he suffers the critical effect, forcing him to treat all turn maneuvers as red. The rookie pilot facing the camera attacks last. I had estimated that the Firespray would move forward to avoid getting boxed in by my fighters as well as the asteroids, which is why I moved him as I did. For this correct assumption, he attacks at range 1 with 4 attack dice, scoring 3 hits. The Firespray does manage to dodge 1, and its shields continue to wither away. This takes us into the third turn's planning phase. The rookie X-Wing pilot on my right will turn hard to the left and just barely avoid the asteroid, taking the focus action. The rookie pilot closest to my board edge will take a hard turn to the left, hoping to block the path of the Firespray. Night Beast and Dark Curse both move forward at a 2, taking the focus action. Krassis moves next, dropping the proximity mine in his rear arc right on top of Wedge. The mine will detonate at the end of the activation phase. Moving, the Firespray turns hard to the right, avoiding the trap set by the rookie pilot. He takes the focus action. Mauler Mithel moves forward at a 2, taking a focus action, and Wedge will finish the turn by making a K turn, receiving a stress token. Now that we're at the end of the activation phase, the Seismic Mine detonates, doing a point of damage to all ships at range 1, clipping the nearby rookie pilot and taking off a shield point. Wedge attacks Mauler Mithel at range 3, getting 2 extra defense dice for range and the covering asteroid, but losing 1 due to Wedge's special ability. Mithel escapes the attack unscathed. Mithel, Night Beast, and Dark Curse all attack the rookie pilot nearest my table edge at range 3 and 2, only managing to penetrate with 1 hit, forcing the rookie to lose 1 shield point. Krassis attacks next, shooting at the rookie directly behind him. He hits with all 4 attacks at range 1. The rookie manages to dodge 2 of them miraculously, and only loses a shield and 1 hull point. To start the new turn, the rookie pilot closest to my board edge will turn to chase Krassis, while the other one closer to John's side will turn to intercept the advance of his named TIE fighters. Both take focus actions. Next, Night Beast and Dark Curse will make baking maneuvers towards my table edge. Unfortunately for John, he thought that I was going to focus on his ties instead of on Krassis, and they consequently have moved away from the battle and won't be doing much for this turn. Krassis will make a hard turn towards John's table edge, leading my X-Wings on a merry chase and taking the focus action. Mauler Mithel will make the same mistake as his other TIE fighters and face my board edge. This was an enormous mistake for John, not unlike the mistake that I made with my deployment in the previous game, whereby I allowed him to focus fire down my X-Wings, while Hannon the Falcon was too far out of position to be of assistance. I feel that what you're seeing here strongly demonstrates just how important positioning and anticipation of your opponent's movements can be. John's mistake here is an important lesson for any X-Wing player. Starting the attack phase, Wedge is just barely unable to target Krassis, so he'll target Mauler Mithel instead, shooting at range 3 and scoring 2 hits. Mauler will evade 1 by spending his focus token, taking him down to just 1 hull. Mauler then shoots at the rookie pilot to his 2 o'clock and misses. Krassis will fire on the same rookie pilot out of his back arc. He'll score 2 hits, but the rookie will dodge both with the help of his focus token. The rookie pilot in the center of the board will then fire on Mithel at range 2, finishing off his last hull and pulling him off the board. The other rookie can't quite see Krassis and is unable to fire. This will take us into a new planning phase. Starting the new turn, both rookie pilots will take hard turns towards Krassis and target lock him, allowing them to re-roll any number of their attack dice when firing on Krassis by spending the token. Dark Curse and Night Beast will both make K turns to try and get back into the action, but they're so far out of position at this point that it's going to prove difficult. Krassis will turn hard towards the center of the board. This will block off Wedge's advance, denying him an action and either of them the ability to target each other during the combat phase. Since Wedge is in base contact with Krassis and has no other eligible targets in his front arc, he doesn't get to attack this turn. Dark Curse and Night Beast don't quite have the facing or range to attack my X-Wings either, so they also don't get to attack. Krassis can't see my rookies, so he can't attack this turn since Wedge is in base contact with him. The rookies open up on Krassis, using their target locks to put a total of 3 non-evaded damage into him, one of them a crit denying Krassis the use of abilities on his action bar. Starting the 6th turn, my first rookie makes a K turn to turn and face the center of the board, receiving a stress token. The other rookie takes a banking turn towards what I anticipate is Krassis' path. The second rookie takes a focus action. Night Beast will move forward to shed his stress token and avoid running into the asteroid on his left, taking the focus action. Krassis takes a shallow bank to his left, but will be unable to take an action due to the critical effect that he received on the previous turn. Dark Curse will also move forward and focus, shedding his stress token. Wedge will make a K turn receiving a stress token, but still maintains his earlier target lock on Krassis. To start the shooting phase, Wedge opens up on Krassis at range 3 with an asteroid in his path. Wedge will score 2 hits with the assistance of his target lock, and neither are evaded. Krassis will then fire on the rookie pilot to a 6 o'clock, scoring 1 hit and receiving damage to his hull. Rookie X-Wing pilots then fire on Krassis and manage to finish him off. Moving into turn 7, this will leave John with just Night Beast and Dark Curse against my 3 X-Wings, albeit one being pretty badly damaged. Wrapping up the game, my rookies will make beelines for his ties, both taking the focus action. Dark Curse and Night Beast will both make hard turns to the left, taking the focus action as well. Wedge will move straight at a short 2, shedding a stress token and target locking Night Beast. Wedge fires on Night Beast at range 3, scoring 3 hits with the assistance of his target lock, 2 of which sneak through. Dark Curse and Night Beast then fire on the closest rookie X-Wing, the one with a single hull left. He dodges all attacks. Then my rookies attack and manage to finish off Night Beast. With only Dark Curse remaining against my 3 X-Wings, John concedes the match. It seems to me that John had a fighting chance all along, but his positioning errors with his ties took them out of the game for far too long. Had he been able to close and destroy on my X-Wings instead of meandering away and spending 3 turns trying to get them back into the fight, I think I would have had a much harder time of things, especially after losing Big so early. Again, I think that this strongly demonstrates just how important the positioning component of this game really is. That's it from me, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to another one of my battle reports. Stay tuned to Battle Lost Souls for more video bat reps on X-Wing, Warhammer, War Machine, and other games. This has been Relicine, and I am out.